Okay, Stoich 4 question, practice question 2. We need to calculate the following. We'll show our work, and we've got to respect sig figs. We'll need to know the number of molecules of methane in 4.25 moles and the number of oxygen atoms in 0.0625 moles of glucose. And so we've got moles here, and we need to convert into molecules for this one. And here we're given moles of glucose, and we need to convert into atoms. Obviously, here we're going to convert into moles of number of molecules of glucose first, then into atoms. So really we'd be going, oops, hey, stop that. Stupid thing. There we go. So moles to number of molecules of glucose to number of atoms of oxygen. What part of the Stoich roadmap would we use? Just the central bit, we're just going between number of particles and moles. Molecules and atoms can both be thought of as particles. So, 4.25 moles of methane. There's 6.02 times 10 to 23 molecules of methane in 1 mole. So the conversion factor we'd use would be Avogadro's number of molecules over 1 mole, because we're converting to molecules. And keep the answer to 3 sig figs, because that's what we're given in the question. We have 0.0625 moles of glucose in 2b, and there are 6.02 times 23 molecules of glucose in 1 mole. And so the conversion factor we would use is 6.02 times 10 to 23 molecules over 1 mole. Stick that in. And that will give us the number of molecules. So stop. It doesn't ask for molecules. It asks for oxygen atoms. Notice we are asked for this in the question, and people often trip themselves up by missing out what the question is really asking for. So we can add a little bit to our Stoich roadmap, and we want number of smaller particles in particle A. Normally it's molecules to atoms, or it might be formula units to ions. So 1 molecule of glucose has 6 oxygen atoms, and so the conversion factor would be 6 oxygen atoms per 1 glucose molecule. And oxygen atoms goes on top, because that's what we're trying to find. And we get 2.26 times 10 to the 23 atoms. And we've got 3 sig figs there, and that's what I used for Avogadro's constant. So I wanted to keep it to 3 sig figs in the answer.